Good evening, everyone. I just got a message or a channeling. Well, first of all, I hope everyone is doing great. I know I am. You know, and I will always do great. Doesn't matter how much these people are throwing at me and everything. But anyway, I was supposed to come on to say in my last video and all the actual good, tarot readers, it's all across the board that I'm not going to go through all of them, but God and heaven above, they're going to show, yes, something big is coming. And the message that I got, first, they want me to say, yes, you succeeded. Yes, you killed off Sarah, but the old one. You are constantly, that's okay, constantly killing off the old Sarah. But the new Sarah, better version, is even more unstoppable. And no matter what anyone does, heaven above, know who. I mean, I'm highly protected, and everyone else that, I'm not, never mind, I'm not going to get into it, they said. Okay. The channel was, or the message is, I mentioned in my other video about signs being put up. I mean, that's not all. I mean, like I said, I don't know how they're going to do it. But also, is some are going to be, it depends. And, some aren't going to like it, in death and all that. Most are going to jail. But they want me to tell you that they haven't seen it in a while. Since our ancestors. For those who do magic, and other things to harm. other than you messed up your bloodline, starting from you. Back then, they used to put tombstones. Say you bought a plot near, like, you know, right near a fence and a street. Their tombstone was faced towards the street instead of the grave. But there's so many, you know, where they double it, you know. Someone bought the plot behind where yours is, and, you know. So they said that if you did anything to harm, it will be written on the tombstone, but it will also be written in the books. This way others will know what each and every one of you did, and to who, you know, as many people you did it to. But instead of facing the opposite way, no. It will be, the tombstone will have everything written on it, but the tombstone will be upside down. With everything on it. And that will be the mark to let people know. That's what they were saying to me. You know, things will be written on a tombstone if you harmed anyone. You did magic constantly. Not a bunch of lies where others will think, oh, okay, oh, they were such a good parent, they did this, they did that, whatever. BS. If you were a good parent, you took care of your kids, if you had kids, or if you have kids, whatever, etc., etc. You wouldn't have been doing this to teach your kids. You know, if you did stuff, for the good and to help people and help your family and all that, did it the right way, you would make it go down the line and teach them. If you do bad, it will come back to you. It will be returned to sender. So, now, it will be stopped, and will teach everyone, this is what will happen if you play around with stuff that you refuse to listen, about the warnings, and refuse to listen or learn. how to use your gift the right way. And again, I've said it in my other videos. Before you start doing crap and involving others, because whoever you got involved, that all got returned to sender to them too. And I'm not the only one that's been saying it. So for the next, whatever, the newbies and all that, this is, a tradition, I guess, they're saying, about our ancestors, bringing up lies. Ancestors tried to teach us, hey, I got through this, it was wrong, we solved it. Now, they want us to make the world better. But I don't know. It's way too many that, I don't know, continue to drill up lies, how the ancestors were, and let's continue to, repeat. Okay, your ancestors went through it. All of you didn't. And this is for anything. Stop bringing it up. Everyone should get along. We are all God's children. I'm not saying, every day is going to be, perfect. Or no arguments or whatever. But this day and age, you should have learned by now how to solve. That's everyone's problem. I'm not saying everyone. You know who, if it resonates, it resonates. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just getting the message. I don't watch TV or I don't get anything. I'm going by what they see. Really, everyone should go within. Bring that child out. I'm not talking about, if you remember the bad of your childhood. I'm talking about a child always knows how to solve things. But as they grow up, instead of teaching your kids, or I'm not saying all do that, instead of teaching them how to bully, how to, get revenge, or, about relationships, if you break up, okay, you broke up. As my dad would say, there's a lot of fish in the sea, or a lot of mermaids, or, whatever, until you find the right one. You have to go through stages to know what you want. But for you to do that, you need to love yourself. And what makes you happy? And more you do that, God will create and find that person. But if you dated someone at a young age or whatever, but you guys are really meant for each other, but you needed to, go separate ways or whatever, and if you are truly meant, meaning they weren't, abusive or whatever, you get what I'm talking about. You guys will be brought back together. You guys think I'm not going to say that, I don't know. As I was taught, guys think with the wrong head. Women, well, you think, well, whatever. It's wrong. Everyone has common sense. Everyone has, knows the difference between right and wrong. Go within and get all, what you learned. Like if someone in your family was abusive or whatever, heal yourself. This way you do not carry that on. I seen so much, and I told myself, no way am I going to have that tradition and go down the line for. So all of the ones that been doing this crap, yes, I know, since I was born, probably before I was born, you should have known then not to mess with me. Because I'm still here. I don't know how many you took, because you couldn't take me. And you will be punished for it. I learned how to be patient. But like I said before, when God says for my warrior side to come out, it will. But I don't need to do anything. I don't do anything for revenge or whatever. Everything is a lesson. And when you see that someone is, well, I don't know, a karmic, whatever, when everything started to be good for you, and then you meet up with someone, and then things started to happen little by little, or whatever. Think about it. How did you get with that person in the first place? Everyone, magic is supposed to, or your what? Your gifts are supposed to help people, not harm, or because this person, oh wow, that person's wealthy. Oh, I need him, or I need her, whatever. So let me do magic to bring us together. It doesn't last long. Eventually, these people who you did magic on will know. That is being, I don't know, childish, foolish, stupid. And all of you that do all that are stupid, whatever, being stupid, doing stupid crap. No one's stupid, no one is dumb, no one. But you criticize others who, you say that are dumb or whatever, until, you succeed and have that person really think that they are. But again, it will not last. Because people are going to start waking up and seeing, hey, I shouldn't be around these people because they're always getting me in trouble. People need to start noticing around you and start helping people and, solving stuff. Again, you might have an argument here, a fight here, one, but not to truly harm someone. You did your little thing, whatever. You walked away, and, if it was, solvable or whatever, you become friends again or whatever. And again, you know what I mean. This all has to stop. I'm hearing a whole bunch of stuff and I'm trying to get everything out, but you know what? I came on, to say that. Oh, yeah. I also came on, they told me, they seen. Now, I did a video saying people, aren't involved with others who are doing things to harm people, to start speaking up, or whatever the case may be. And I only saw one incident or whatever about people are starting to speak up about it, and had a, I don't know, protest or whatever. I don't know what it was. I don't know. And another one, some boyfriend and girlfriend or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it was. There was violence. And someone, or I should say a few, because of the person that was done to, or whatever, the argument, a few got killed that was innocent. I stand by it. And some got injured. What's that going to solve? Really? What? You go to jail for a little bit, you come out, you do the same thing. Instead of while you're in jail, whatever, think about what you did or whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't do any kind of revenge on anyone. Point blank. You shouldn't do anything or steal anything from people. This way you can have clout or whatever. Maybe if you did your talent the right way, or if you're trying to, teach someone, you don't copy or steal people's stuff. I mean, if you think that they had a good idea, yeah, you incorporate, but you say, oh, I saw this. You get what I mean. You don't feed people a bunch of lies. If you have a job to do, you do it right. You don't try to, trick them. This way you can steal from them. Or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, it's time that people start waking up. And all the ones that are trying to, do harm to anyone, and I've said it, God created everything. He knows all the angles. He taught you guys taught us. Now, all this got all out of hand. Instead of it being better, it's repeating and repeating and repeating. And people being accused wrongly. Like some of ancestors, they were healers or whatever. You know, back then, you know, they had to wait for a doctor to get there. I'm not saying they didn't know what they were doing, but they tried to help. But they, you know, got hung. Or people, you know, back then who started to learn about magic or whatever, because you were a healer, you were called something else. No. One, I'm going to show my ancestors or whatever the gifts that they gave me and what God gave me. I'm doing it the right way. So look, like I said, and everyone else across the board, yes, something huge is coming to put a stop to all. And to the new ones who think, you know, that they are going to continue to harm people or whatever, you better go to, you know, the cemetery and see how many tombstones are upside down. Or go check the books. And, you know, right there with the tombs upside down, you will automatically know that's what happens when it gets returned to sender. So, whatever. Everyone have a great day, or evening, like here. Think about it. I can't continue. There's too much, and they said, okay, that's enough. So, if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, then, you know, you don't have to. But I'm here to wake people up and help change and help make everything better. And, you know, and if it resonates, you know what to do with this. You know, sending lots of love and light. Ciao.